For too long, people have been tiptoeing around this, so I'm just gonna say it. Trump is promising religious groups to create a religious state, and that is dangerous. Obviously, Trump is not a religious person, at least not in the sense that he follows religious teachings. But Trump wants your vote if you are religious. That is his motivation for pretending. And this is nothing new. In the 2016 elections, he said this.
Imagine what our country could accomplish if we started working toward one people, under one God, saluting one flag.
To my ears, that sounds more like the voice of religious leaders in a failed state like Iran than it sounds like a candidate for president in a constitutional republic. And the problem in this election is Trump is now making promises to a wide range of religious fanatics, which means if he is elected, he will have to deliver on these promises or they will turn their congregations against him. Trump knows that the US is a multi-religious country, so he would lose if he picked one religion and declared that he would turn the US into a religious state only following their religious ways. So instead, Trump is trying to win them all by changing his religious beliefs on a daily basis and to create photo ops that different religious factions can interpret as Trump being their true leader. For instance, if you follow the Pasadena apostle Che-An, a Christian supremacist who has rejected their separation of church and state, Trump is very eager to ensure that you see pictures of Trump being prayed over by Che-An. And if you are a devout Jew who goes to the synagogue every Saturday, Trump wants you to see video of him at their Rabbi Schneerson's tomb in Queens, New York. And if you are an evangelical Christian, or a Catholic, or a Protestant, Trump wants you to see video of his rally in Georgia, opening with the Lord's Prayer.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
In all of this lies the promise that your belief is the only true religion, and everything else is heresy. So let me ask you this. What happened to the First Amendment to the United States Constitution? The one which says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. This is how the separation of church and state was written into the very legal foundation of America in 1791. Because the Founding Fathers wanted what they called a wall of separation between church and state. They knew that in a pluralistic religious society, many preachers will claim that their God is the only true God, and their religion is the only true religion. Only the different religious factions can never seem to agree which God that is and which religion or which variant of their religion that is. America's founders knew that for hundreds of years, wars had been fought because religious groups claimed that they were the true believers. Millions had claimed that they were God's chosen people on God's chosen land, where no one else belonged. This is why separating church and state is crucial to peaceful coexistence. The dangerous paradox here is many different religious hardliners now believe Trump is their guy. That is what they tell their congregations on Saturdays or Sundays to make religious Americans vote for Trump, while Trump is out golfing because he would never visit them unless it was for a photo op. This is dangerous because all these religious leaders and all the voters they represent will want something in return. Some of them do not want women to preserve abortion rights. Some of them do not even want women to be able to vote, which women have been since 1920. Some of them do not want gay people to be able to marry. In fact, some religious leaders want homosexuality to be illegal, sending the US back to the merciless times before 1962, where gays were treated like they were not even human beings. So wake up, America. Trump is not a man of God. He's just a religious chameleon who changes his color faster than you can say, "Praise the Lord." And the deception he's perpetrating is leading the US to a very dark place.